Usually before we travel to a country or decide to live there, we do a short research about that country, and the cost of living there becomes an indicator for us. There are countries in the world that are slightly more expensive than other countries. We can say that it is useful to think twice before going to these countries. In this video, we will talk about the 10 most expensive countries in the world, and we will also include brief explanations about those countries. All data are from a study by the Economist Intelligence Unit. So, let's start. Number 10. Osaka. Although Tokyo usually comes to mind when Japan is mentioned, we will not include Tokyo in the list because Osaka is even more expensive than Tokyo. With a population of over 19 million, accommodation is particularly expensive than in other cities in the country. The cost of various goods and services in the country is quite high, and therefore citizens make serious budgetary planning. As a result, Osaka ranks 10th on the list with 94 points. Number 9. Los Angeles. Located in the US state of California, this city is generally known as the home of Hollywood stars. With a population of approximately 4 million, it is one of the indispensable places of the entertainment industry and can be said to be a frequent destination for filmmakers and actors. As a result, Los Angeles is 9th on the list with 96 points. Number 8. Copenhagen. Known as the capital of Denmark, Copenhagen is ahead of many European countries, especially in terms of cost of living. Products such as food and alcohol are 40% more expensive than the average of other European countries. Nevertheless, it is one of the most visited countries, especially by young people, which may be the most important factor in this. As a result, it ranks 8th on the list with 97 points. Number 7. Geneva. It is the second Swiss city on this list. Geneva, a banking city, has a population of approximately 620,000 and is the headquarters of the United Nations and the Red Cross. In addition, the cost of living is quite high. As a result, it ranks 7th on the list with 99 points. Number 6. New York. With a population approaching 20 million, New York is a city that has been on the list for a long time. Many products, from market prices to gas, are quite expensive. That's why it is known as the most expensive city in the USA. It is also the 6th most expensive city in the world with 100 points, since it is ranked 6th on the list. Number 5. Hong Kong. Known as an autonomous region of China, Hong Kong has a population of approximately 7.7 million. In 2021, it had the most expensive gas prices in the world, with an average cost of $2.50 per liter. In addition, the country is one of the most densely populated countries, and rents are quite high. For this reason, it has been accepted as the 5th most expensive country in the world with 101 points. Number 4. Zurich. In fact, it is not surprising that the world's banking and financial center is also one of the richest countries in the world. Zurich is also the 2nd most expensive city in Europe. It is said that with the increasing immigration in recent years, rental prices have skyrocketed. As a result, it ranks 4th on the list with 103 points. Number 3. Singapore. An island city-state, Singapore is generally known for its cleanliness and brutal laws, so much so that it is strictly forbidden to secretly use someone else's wireless network, and anyone who does this will be fined 10,000 euros. Singapore, which has the second score as Paris, which is in the second place of the list, ranks third in the list of the most expensive cities in the world. Number 2. Paris. Paris, the most expensive city in Europe, is also the second most expensive city in the world. Paris, which was at the top of the list last year, is still one of the most preferred cities by tourists, although it has been on the list for a long time. It ranks second on the list with 1004 points. Number 1. Tel Aviv. The city of Israel, which ranked 5th in the 2020, became the most expensive city in the world in 2021. The biggest share in this is the visible increase in market and transportation prices. According to research, the measures taken to contain the COVID-19 pandemic continued to affect production and trade. For this reason, it ranks first in the list with 106 points. As a result, when we look at the most expensive cities in the world, it wouldn't be right to say a specific feature. However, when we look at Tel Aviv, which is at the top of the list, it is possible to say that the epidemic had a great impact. According to the forecasts for 2022, it is thought that the cost of living will increase with the increase in wages in many sectors. For this reason, it has already been announced that interest rate hike decisions have been taken from many countries. In this video, I list the most expensive countries in the world to the best of my ability and try to give brief information about these countries. Which city do you live in? And how is the situation in your country? Please don't forget to share it with me in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you in new videos. Thanks for watching.